Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, here at Campers Inn in Jacksonville, Florida. And today we're going to show you the 2024 SportTrek. This is the 343 VIB. This is the perfect coach for that family that wants to have room to spread out and have separate rooms. So let's start on the outside and then we'll get to the inside. So on the outside, first thing you're going to notice on this, by the way, this is their touring edition. The benefit with their touring edition, you're going to notice the front cap, it is a full molded fiberglass front cap. And what the benefit to you, other than durability, is the fact that the seam now is back here instead of being on the front of your camper. Secondly, this particular camper comes with 30-pound LP bottles. So versus other ones where you're going to go ahead and they're electric stabilizers and they're on the sides where you got to push buttons, this one you're stabilizing it all right here. And the other benefit is that it's kept under cover for the weather. By the way, also like, subscribe, and comment on our video. Now let's get back to this camper. You're going to notice this pass-through storage. It is a very big camper, and because the fact that they're giving you so much room on the outside, on the inside, your outside storage is a little bit minimized. But check out this pass-through storage. As you can see, it's quite spacious. You're going to be able to put quite a few items there. Now, for items that don't fit there, you're also going to have storage here. This is underneath the master bedroom, or the master bed, but it's still only accessible from the outside. Okay, so this is the location where you're going to be hooking up your electric. This is also your docking station. This is where you're going to hook up your cable and your water. Now, when you hook up to your water here, you also have this little lever, so if you want to fill your freshwater tank, you can leave the hose connected. Once it starts sprinkling out this port, you know your freshwater tank is full. To empty your tank, it's just down below here. And then the children are going to be so excited the fact that this is their outside shower. So you just got to get them a little teepee hut out here for them, and their shower's out here. And I'll show you the adult shower when we're inside. Here's your ladder to go ahead and get on the roof in case you want to clean the roof, sweep things off. Something I highly recommend is prior to pulling your slide outs in, is getting up, looking on top of the slide outs, brush them things off if you need to, okay? It also has a hitch receiver. Now this is not for towing something, this is actually for you to carry things. Now lastly, back here, you're gonna notice that it comes with, it's already framed for the Furrion rear observation camera. Notice I did not say backup camera. You do not want a backup camera because that's all they do is they show you what's behind you when you're backing up. The rear observation camera allows you to see what is behind you while you're towing it down the road as well as when you're backing up. So that is something that's very beneficial to you. Now this is your outside kitchen. A couple things I want to point out to you. Your refrigerator. Now it comes with a griddle. We all know what that looks like, right? You have your area where you can store things. You have your own light back here. And I love what they've done with the sink. Something you're going to love about the way this thing's set up also. Of course, this thing's over 37 foot long, but the fact that you have two awnings. So now what you're able to do is if you want to set your lounge chairs here and set a picnic table under your second awning, that is something you could do. Let's say you want to put a TV over here. Well, you have the outlet, you've got the cable connection. Now, if you want to hang something on the wall here, you can always have something installed. This is aluminum frame construction. Just make sure you have somebody that knows what they're doing put the bracket on here for you. So what do you think of this? This is what they call the super sofa, but this also turns into a bed. So okay, that folds like that. Then what you have is you have some panels you can put in here which are underneath the master bed, and then you have a blow-up mattress that goes right here. So this could be a bed. So with the kitchen, lots of room counter space wise, as you can see. You're also going to notice that there's a light switch here, turns on the light back here in the back, which gives you some nice light, that maybe night light, maybe for the evening. So I know looking at this fridge, it looks just like an RV fridge, doesn't it? But yet it's still the 12-volt Furrion. I have the same thing. It works phenomenally. Absolutely love it. You don't have to worry about your coach being level. It'll cool down within like 2 hours. And on top of that, in the event that you were to go ahead and lose power when you're camping, with the solar panel, I've had this thing run for up to 3 days after I've lost power. One thing that a lot of RVs lack is counter space where you're cooking. This one doesn't. As you can see, great counter space. And for those of us like me that are a little more height deprived, it's a little bit lower than your standard counter. So it makes it a little bit easier, which then also brings the microwave down a little bit. I have the same oven. I don't use it, but in the event you wanted to do it, use it. This thing just folds up over here like this. It's a 3-burner cooktop. I like the little chains they've made. So you see how they have the light here. Notice they're blue. However, one thing that most of us in the older ones have is that if for some reason we left one of our burners on, we wouldn't know it because it would still stay blue. But now in the new version, you can see it turns red, so you don't have to wait to be smelling the LP. You're going to notice that beforehand. Now the light on it, you have the light where it does it here, but then you also have, it can be off or both of them on, where it'll be this and your oven. One last thing you have here is, counter space is always premium in campers because you're going to have your coffee pot, your toaster oven, whatever, your fryer. This gives you that added area. Or you have a place where people come in, like I do, and you want to set your keys down somewhere, your wallet, whatever the case may be. It gives you space to go ahead and do that. On top of that, gives you added storage space inside the cabinets. So you have the ones up top. And what do you think of this wooden wall? Isn't it fancy? That's specially imported from Alaska, by the way. And of course you have nice storage down below here. So adequate storage throughout the kitchen. So what are you thinking about the contrast they're doing with the woods in here? You have your whiter cabinets up top here, country look, and then of course your island and the rest of your cabinets are a little bit different. You liking it or not? Let us know. Okay, so in your kitchen, what would a kitchen be without a pantry, right? I know everybody needs a pantry. Not only does this have a pantry, you have it with adjustable shelves. Now this only has 3 shelves in there. That doesn't mean you can't make more or order more. So, but nice pantry. On top of that, of course, your TV directly across from your sofa and so forth. And this fireplace will actually take the chill out of the air. So you're not using your propane. If you're camping and you're just camping for a weekend, you're not paying for the electric. Use the electric heat if you have to. All right, so now let's check out the children's room. That's going to be back here, the bunk room. Now this has 4 bunks. What you're going to have is you have the oversized bunks on to the left, and then you have your standard size bunks on this side. All the bunks are rated at 250, and each of them have their own USB ports, and they have their own individual lights. Now another feature this one has is the fact that you can fold these bunks up. So if you had storage under here, you can get to it. But then on top of that, if you just wanted to have that one folded up, because during the day, they want to sit here, relax, maybe that's up out of the way, because see, they can put a TV right here on the back wall. And that way this gives them a little bit of room to spread out. So in the bathroom, I think you're going to find it to be adequate size. Like the fact that it has actual glass doors around the shower. Shower head's a really nice shower head. You're going to have a medicine cabinet over the sink, as well as another cabinet that's behind the toilet. And I know this one question most people ask, is it plastic or porcelain for the toilet? And this one is a porcelain toilet. Remember I talked about the adults having the best room in the house? Well, here it is, folks. Come on in, let me show it to you. So you're going to have an actual residential queen bed. Nice thing with that, got room to spread out. You've got your nice little trays. And then check out this seat I'm sitting on. You've got this nice front windshield. You can check out the outside. And then it has storage on either side. So you can set things in here. You have outlet on both sides and then USB on this side. I mean, this room has everything. You even have an air conditioning unit in this room, so you can make it as cold as you want it in here. In this bedroom, maybe it's a cold fall day. Guess what? You're not running the propane heat. You have your own fireplace. And notice it's up at eye level, so if you're laying in bed, you can actually see it. In the event that you wanted to have a combo washer dryer, that's what fit in here. Now, if you didn't want to have the washer dryer, that's just some additional storage. Then of course you do have room under the bed, cabinets above the bed, but then you have your USB. You can put your stuff up top here. You have a little window there if you need to check outside. So this is the master bedroom. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2024 SportTrek 343 VIB. What are you thinking? You liking it? Hey, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Let us know if there's something else that we could video for you. And if you have any questions, reach out to Campers Inn. Let us answer your questions. Appreciate you watching. This is Paul, the Air Force guy here in Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks, and we'll be back again soon.